Hello everyone! I finally finished my first days of streaming. Yeah, they could have gone better, but honestly, they were pretty positive. I mean, well, we're going to go over the bad, the good, and what to expect next, changes I'm going to make and stuff. So this is kind of like a review bit on what it was like going through my first time streaming. So, let's just go with the bad, okay? We're going to go with the bad. So the first day, 30 minutes late. 30 minutes late. I could not get the streaming software to work properly. It wasn't OBS, it was, I was using Stream Elements to try to multi-stream, and we hit some bottlenecks due to YouTube requiring some weird fidangling with the live stuff. So, yeah, that was a little weird. I got it working though, so that was good, but it took 30 minutes more than I anticipated. Well, probably more because I started a little earlier trying to get it going, but yeah. I've never done a test stream before, so we actually just went live without any idea what I was doing. So, first day though, once we finally got it going, it started. I was a little stressed out from all the attempts to get everything working, getting the first day going. So it was kind of a little hard, you know? And, well, I had some other issues. I thought I had the audio down pat, but I didn't check OBS to see how the sound was going. And if you have your output being your desktop audio, then you hear yourself, hearing yourself, horrible nightmare. Got to watch out of that. So it's really hard to test your OBS settings. But the other thing is the game gets louder later more than before. I knocked that thing down to 70%. Max like volume setting, 30% music. It was not enough. My word. The game was still blaring. You could not hear me over it. So, I mean, just look. Yeah, not very good. Not good at all. It was bad. So second day, I know better. I knew to get my audio down. That worked a lot better too. So we got the audio more balanced. I can improve a little bit more on that, but it was fine. That's the best word for it. Just fine. So we did have it working, and I was hearable. But I had other problems, mostly with the model. Now, let's see if I can find any footage on that.
And he's sick because he's absolutely
So I'm talking,
disgusting.
but the mouth isn't opening. Now, why is that? I'll show you guys a little bit of what I found out about what's going on here. So let's get that going here. Let me move to the side a bit with this. Just gotta get this set up. Okay, so here we have Krita. This is just an art program and stuff, but I'm going to use it for a little bit of a referencing and stuff on how things are going. So this is the desktop, right? You see up here, that is the web camera. I'll just go ahead and write that. That's the problem. It's top oriented. It's because I decided to put it on the top to get the best vantage point. Now, my head would be here. Let me move that back to where it should. There we go. So my head would be about here or so. So you can see the webcam to the head, but let's get the vision going and put where the other thing is. So you see the vision would be about there. So it would look at your mouth and stuff and detect the mouth open. Here's the problem. It wasn't usually that bad, and usually when I'm doing these videos, I'm kind of looking up towards the webcam, so it looks a lot better. But when we add in the fact I was using my tablet to look at the chat, and this would happen. I'll be looking at the chat on my tablet. And you can see here, This thing can't see my mouth. My head's in the way. So, yeah, my webcam couldn't see my mouth opening, and that gave a bit of a problem. So, that's kind of an issue I'm going to be working on a bit later and stuff. So, expect to see fixes for that in the future. But that was a big thing I gotta figure out later is doing the webcam, or maybe I can put it underneath my monitor to get my face. We want to get that being able to see it and not at an angle. You also have things like your nose in the way when you're looking down on things. So if I move my head down, it's a little hard to, my mouth doesn't quite open as well because my webcam doesn't see it. So, yeah, that is one of the issues that we are going through right now. Otherwise, pretty positive stream. I managed to stream on 3 platforms at one time. That's pretty cool. I was on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube simultaneously. Now, another problem is I don't have my overlays and alerts and stuff working yet. First and foremost, we're going to work on the multi-chat overlay and stuff. Another thing is trying to find a way to get my tablet to the proper placement for my computer so I can like see the chat, not like look down and my head just goes all weird and stuff because my camera has no clue what the hell I'm doing. So we're going to fix on that too. And otherwise just improve things. Another thing I kind of feel was kind of lackluster with the streaming was playing Cult of the Lamb. It was fun to do a little bit, but after an hour it gets real boring because the game's kind of got a very short gameplay loop, and there's not a whole lot going on about that. I mean, you want to get to this. I wanted to really try to get to the eat your like cultist rituals and stuff as a funny little joke, but it's like in the DLC bits, and I don't really know how to access that. I'm sure that's quite a bit later on and stuff, and I'm not having the best time with Cult of the Lamb. I mean, I had some fun. It was good. I had the game. I've had the game for a while. So, you know, revisiting that was kind of fun. There were some fun moments and stuff. But I don't feel like it's a very good thing to do until I've got a lot higher viewer base and I can use the chat to kind of keep more entertained about the weird things I do in it. But yeah, we're going to figure out more games that are going to be more fun and stuff, or try out new things and be less stuck into a single game so that it feels like I'm trying to force an act on instead of acting how fun it is. Enjoying it legitimately is the best way. And while I did enjoy the game like the first hour of the stream, after another hour, I'm like, wow, I'm bored. So, yeah, we're going to find more things and newer things to really kind of like keep that going and stuff. And when we get enough people, we will go into adding chat days as well. So for anyone that is tuning in or doesn't remember, every Monday and Tuesday, 6 to 8 Central Standard Time, I will be doing solo streams and just playing some games, chatting around, etc. But mostly just doing some solo games of things I think are fun or things that I can show, things that I feel like are fun to stream and watch the stream. On Fridays, which will be tomorrow as of this video, I am going to be doing videos on 6 to 8 again, same time as Monday and Tuesday, but it will be set for collaborative days. So I'll be trying to get other people in on the stream too. Whether they stream or not my problem. But it's their problem, and that's what's going to go on. Now, if it doesn't happen, we are going to do solo streams there, but this has just been a little bit of my first day stream and review of like how it went, and I've got positive feels, you know. It's not what you expect. It's not what you expect. And, you know, I'm enjoying it. I'm also having it be work. It is far better than things I used to do for work, so it could be a lot worse. It's a fun little thing to do, you know, a little hobby and stuff, and talking with people, and hopefully have more people so I can be more interactive. That's the goal. I've also got to get the other members of my little group, little Pipe 19, going with stuff, because I kind of provide a lot of the asset work now, or I will be when I get back into it. I did a lot of stuff. I'll talk more on that later. I've got a whole lot of content I can produce on that, and I feel there is a large market for what people want to see with that. So, yeah, we're going to go over that later. But for now, streams will continue Monday, Tuesday for solo, Friday for group. When we have more followers and people checking it out, we will expand further. But until then, it's just going to be here. I'm hopefully going to try and get the overlays for at least the chat going so that you guys like don't see me as okay. Maybe it's not. I don't really mind that you see me or not as a insane talking to myself and stuff, but you guys want to be in on it too. You get to share being the voices instead of just seeing me as deranged like everyone else will. So I'll hopefully get the multi-chat up and you'll be able to see the chat coming from other people and stuff. So we're going to try to work on that. And maybe one day I'll get it on my screen or at least get the tablet in the right corner so that it looks like I'm actually looking at the chat instead of, yeah, just looking down at my camera completely misses my face. So we're going to fix on that. I also will probably be producing a video on how to fix the mouth of Vtube models and stuff. That is the biggest problem I see with VTubers out there is Vtube model mouth issues and stuff. There's 4 things I know how to fix that like real easy, and a lot of people don't talk about that directly. And I feel like that'll be a nice little video to have. So that'll be on the channel soon too, with a little tutorial on VTubers. It's simple stuff, but that's just what we're doing in the future. We're going to keep on streaming. I'm going to keep producing content, probably on some VTuber related stuff for the content and stuff. But yeah, everything's going well. We are fixing from the problems with the previous streams, and hopefully this week will be better. As far as the game though, Mondays and Tuesdays game, I haven't quite decided yet. I did a while back pick up a nice little game called Be a Walker. I've tried the demo a while back. It's not bad, but I thought that would be a really fun game to revisit for a stream or two. So, mad cultists in a mech destroying a bunch of natives and all the other things and stuff. A lot of fun shooting and blasting and all that kind of thing. It's basically, you know, Star Wars and the Battle of Endor, the ATST. That's what the entire game is based on. It's called Be a Walker. And I might be doing that on Monday and Tuesday, or we'll look at something else. We'll see how it goes. If anyone wants to see something else, or even wants me to keep playing Cult of the Lamb, post on that. And we'll see how that goes, and I'll get some stuff up if I decide on changing it. But so far, Be a Walker is probably the #1 game right now. As for tomorrow, I have no clue. I'm going to get at least 2 other people, and we're going to do something. It might be peak. Someone's going to fall off the mountain and scream. Whoa, whoa, whoa! And more screams. I could not be more happy right now. Hopefully a tornado takes us. Hopefully a tornado takes us. And we'll do at least 2 hours of that. I like peak. It's fun. It's been our little like stress reliever game. So that might be there. So that's all for my little first stream and review here, guys. If you like this kind of stuff when I talk about what's been going on in the week or just chat about it, let me know if you like it or if I should focus on other content directions. Anyways, guys, as always, until next time.